unbelievable. Whoops. Pretty unbelievable how much I'm going on today. I just I got up around 9:30, something like that, and just had a hard time getting myself going. Finally ate some breakfast and got going, and then we didn't get done QC until really late. I want to send a shout out to 3 amazing friends and people. That's the main reason I wanted to do this stream. I wanted you guys to hear the kind of people that are involved with helping me with Tempest Knives. Jeremy, Freak Show EDC, Chrissy, Mrs. Freak Show, Todd, Salt, that's people you can ask for as friends, and yet they are real friends. I mean, Freak Show and Mrs. Freak Show drove 2.5 hours each way to come up and help this crazy doofus go after his dream. You know, it's that simple. They're coming up. They're getting to check out some cool knives and have fun. We were showing knives back and forth, laughing and having a good time. But they drove 2.5 hours each way. They didn't leave till, 10:30 last night. Freak Show said he got to bed at 2 and then went to work at 7:30. That's a friend. Guys, Kubi kind of put me in a corner. I had all kinds of time a couple weeks ago where we could have fit this in and done it on a Saturday or any other thing, but they had some delays and issues and communication issues that frustrated me to no end. And my friends, what do my friends do? They step up and they're like, no problem, we'll make it work. And they come up after working a full day and they show up, QC the knives. Now let's talk about Todd. Todd lives 3.5 hours away. So this dude drove, he said it was 3.5 here and 3 back. So I'm not sure, but I think he came from work and then he was going back to the house. But whatever, the guy drove over 6 hours to come help me QC knives. And just, these are the nicest people. And Todd had worked all day, and then I think he had some stuff going on today too. So unbelievable friends, and that's exactly what these people are. It's funny, you meet people online or you whatever, and obviously we've met in person a bunch of times now. These are real salt of the earth people, the best there is. And I'm going 40 in a 25, so we should slow that down. There we go. Now we're going 25 in a 25. That was beautiful. That was only for like 50 feet. Okay, it's all right. So, you know, I just wanted to point out that these are really awesome folks. We had so much fun last night. They put up with my spasticness and my goofiness and my brain all over the placeness and everything else. And they're just great people. Funny story, in the middle of the evening, we were talking about how far they had all come and how much work this was and all the things and them going back to work. And I said, I'm not sure why you guys come help me. I'm not really worth all that. And Chrissy gave me the dirtiest look you've ever seen. And she was like this, like glaring at me. And she's like, you're awesome, dude. And I'm like, that means a lot. They're really good people. And it's just, I just wanted to come on here. Wow, dude, you're crazy. Holy Moses. This guy driving his riding lawnmower on the wrong side of the road while there's a car on the other side of the road, and I'm coming barreling at him. Good grief. All right. I got to get home and mow my grass. So first I got to get, I just recorded today's What's New This Week video, but I have to get to the post office before it closes in 15 minutes to drop off. I'm sending out 5 microjets to reviewers There is one going to Big Red, one going to Bees, one going to Kevin, Lefty EDC, one going to Stasa, Nick. Was that everybody? And one going to Tri-State, Cole. And so those, I got to get them to the post office, and I paid priority so they get them early next week. Now, if you missed it, I'm not done with the other topic. I'm just doing. I announced on Tempest Knives about 30 minutes ago. The drop date is October 15th at 1 p.m. Now, there's a couple things you need to know. Number one, Firestorm is the most popular, but I'm short, okay? So when I drop them on the 15th, there will probably only be 50 or 55 of those available, because I'm going to keep some back for warranty out of what I have. I'll probably drop 55, and then I'll have 11 held back for warranty, and then they owe me like 30 something of them. And so when I get those, we'll do a second drop. So if you don't get a Firestorm in the first drop, don't panic. There will be more. I don't know when, because Kubi is on some sort of holiday right now that goes the October 1st through the 8th. And they are not communicating at all. Not at all. So it is what it is. The second thing you need to know is that I announced the mystery 5th version. And it's funny. Look, I know you either like this, love this, hate this, whatever. But I think it's funny that some people are like totally disappointed because they were waiting for the mystery version, and I don't know what they thought it was going to be, but several people have told me their disdain already. But this is what I'm calling the ultimate microjet. It is in Ultim with black liners, black hardware, black wash blade. I dig it. I think they came out really good. It is very lightweight. If you want a lightweight version, you have two options for that. You have the weave carbon fiber or the Ultim, and you can get you a very nice, lightweight, good in the hand feeling knife. These are really good. I took this one apart this morning, put it back together. It's because I wanted to check it out. And I didn't have enough time to do half of what I was trying to do this morning. And I took 15 minutes to take this apart and put it back together. Don't know why I did that in the middle of all the things I have going on today, but I just wanted to check one out. And they did a great job. Fantastic job. And this is not a super complicated design, but there's a lot going on inside this guy. So I will say, if you buy an Ultim one, there's going to be a note in the listing that says these scales are Ultim. They are plastic. Do not over tighten the hardware if you put them back together. I'm not going to have a bunch of extra scales. I'm going to have a few knives set aside for warranty. There were two that had little small cracks that we rejected. And that's just the way it is with this material. It's plastic. Don't over tighten the hardware. It's just that simple. So probably not going to be able to cover a ton of those under warranty, because I'm just not going to have a bunch of extra scales. Something to bear in mind if you buy one of these. Now, back on the topic of disappointment, look, I wanted to do a fat carbon version. And the unfortunate part right now is so many people, so many companies are buying fat carbon, and no offense to certain people, and this is not meant this way, but some companies are buying huge amounts of this stuff and squirreling it away. Not referring to anybody in particular. There are tons of people doing this, okay? And they're so it has put fat carbon and camo carbon way behind on fulfilling orders. It's taken 6 to 8 to sometimes 10 weeks to get fat carbon, and it just wasn't going to happen in time for when I needed it. I wanted to get either watermelon sugar, I think is what I had narrowed it down to. I was actually interested in one called Bolts from Camo Carbon, which is blue and yellow. San Diego Chargers, also known as, unfortunately, the Los Angeles Chargers, which I will never accept. But that's what it is. So it just was going to take too long to get some here. so I wasn't able to get it. And so I picked the next best thing, and I know Ultim is selling very well. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I'm pretty sure this is a 50-piece run, so I'm pretty sure there will be enough people that like it to sell them. I hope so. That is the goal. And by the way, since I've announced that, and I'm telling you that reviewers are getting these, Mr. PP himself is getting an Ultim version to tell you about what he thinks of the PP version. That is Cole from Tri-State. He will be getting one, sending it to him as we speak, because here's the post office right here, and I will be sending this his way so he can tell you guys what he thinks of his beloved PP. Wait, that did not sound right. Cole, what do you think of your beloved PP? Okay, that is hilarious. All right, let's say hi real quick, but I gotta get in the post office before it closes. Jim Miller is here. Tim B is here. Freak Show, I hope you heard all I said at the beginning. You guys are the best friends I got. And that's not even anywhere close to an exaggeration or anything. It is 100%. You want to talk about real friends. The real friends are the people that when stuff is not going right for you, they step up to the plate and they take care of you. Those are the real friends, and I try to be that friend, and they are those friends. So they're amazing people. They just are. Well, Robert, I don't know what to tell you. I think it's going to be, I hope it's going to sell well. If people don't like it, then it is what it is. It's what I could come up with, and I think it looks awesome. I actually think they came out incredible. I think they look really, really nice. I like the black hardware. I just think the black on I think it looks cool. Again, yellow is not my favorite color, but I've said recently that Ultim has been growing on me, and it absolutely has. I think this is really, really nice. They did. They got home really late, though. Nice, Joe. By the way, the second knife today is the Ultim Dust Devil, so we got a double Ultim carry today. That is what I'm carrying. Tell you what, guys, if you don't mind, because I got to drive back home. If you don't mind, I'm going to leave the phone going. I'm going to turn the car off and leave the phone going in the car, and I'm going to walk these packages, into the post office and try not to show everybody's addresses and crap. I'm going to walk these in, and then I'll come back, okay? If you want to stick around, then I will be right back. If you don't, I get it. But I'm going to cut the truck off, though. All right, I will be right back. All right, so those 5 microjets are headed out to the reviewers. Hey, Tim, what's up? Yeah, so let's talk about that. Mrs. Freak Show says all knives QC'd. So let's talk about, why are you beeping at me? Okay. I bought this truck not long ago, And it's got a sticker up here that says I'm not due for an oil change for another, like, let's see, 3,000 miles. And yeah, but I guess they didn't reset whatever it is in the truck that tells you when it's due for an oil change, because it keeps telling me oil change required. I need to figure out how to reset it, but they definitely told me when I called them that they did an oil change and it's fine. So, hey lady, what are you doing? All right. So there were about 300 and shoot, what was it? It was about 315 or 16, 314, I think, knives that we went through last night. There are 5 versions, okay? So there is a bead blasted titanium version. These are all with 154 cm steel, okay? There is a bead blasted titanium version. They all have milling on them. The bead blasted titanium has stonewash blade, and then there is a blue, and by the way, that's called the Silver Jet. Then there is the KnivesFAST edition, which is blue anodized titanium with a stonewash blade. And then there is the Firestorm, which seems to be the one that's in the lead as far as attention. That one is flame anodized titanium with a dark acid stonewash blade. Really cool look, in my opinion. I'm very excited about it. I'm glad to see others are as well. And then that one's called the Firestorm. And then there's the Night Sky, which is basically weave carbon fiber with first time I've done one, a belt satin blade, which they came out stunning. They look so good. And you do have to pay extra to Kubi for belt satin, but it was worth it. I don't want to ever do it on like all the versions, but I will definitely do it on more versions in the future. But it is an upcharge, and in this case, it was definitely worth it. I did prototypes of it without knowing it was a upcharge, and people went bonkers over it. So I'm like, well, I got to do it now, and I'm glad I did because they look wonderful. Then there is, of course, the one I showed, which is the ultimate microjet, as I'm calling it. It is Ultim over black liners, black hardware, black wash blade, and again, 2 really good lightweight options in my opinion. If you want, now what you'll get from me is you'll get lightweight options that are still firm and rigid and not ridiculously lightweight like a Delica or a Bug Out, but lightweight enough. I haven't weighed these yet, but if I have to guess, this is less than 2.5 ounces. I don't know, I could be wrong, and I believe the carbon fiber might be, let's say the carbon fiber is 2.5 and this is 2 3/4. Let's just be safe and say that, and I'll weigh them before it'll be on the listing when I put it up there. But it's pretty dang light, really is. By the way, I think I may have I forgot to re-oil the bearings when I put it back together. So if you're wondering why they're not dropping as well as some of the rest of them, that's why. Oh man. Right back, unless she calls the second time. So this is again the 5th version. Now what I was trying to say is there were about 315 knives, and we set aside 5 that didn't meet our standards. They will basically go into the warranty pile. I will inform Kubi as to what the issues were, and they'll probably, if I know them, they might have extra scales, or they might have, I'm going to ask them about if they have a few extra Ultim scales. They probably do. They always keep stuff back. And I'm going to ask them about, and a couple of carbon fiber scales. Just see what they have. because, you know, again, I'd like to have a full number, even though that's, to me, 5 out of 315 is a pretty good ratio. I'd rather have no zero that don't, and I think with the practices, we maybe had 2. With the jet streams, we had very few. So, I mean, it's been good. I haven't had like a bunch of QC outs, you know, ones that don't make the standards. It's been really, really good. And so it's been a great relationship with Kubi. Again, sometimes it can get frustrating communicating with an international company, especially one where their country seems to have all country holidays every 5 days. I'm like, wow, the whole country shuts down. Nice. I mean, it's 3 weeks in February. It's a whole week and 2 days, a week and 2 days in October. There was some other one. I'm like, wow, neat. I don't even know how that works, but interesting. So that's what we've got. Hold on just a second, guys.
From Ice Spearin. Try to call you.
Okay, I'll call her right back. I hope you guys have a great day. Again, I'm not doing a good job of reading the chat today because I just got a lot going on. When I get home, I've got to edit the what's in the pocket what came in this week. What's in the pocket? What came in this week video and get that posted. It's obviously late. Usually goes up at 10 a.m. on a Saturday. Didn't get a time to record it yesterday. So it got recorded a few minutes ago. It's got to get edited and uploaded. Probably be up around 1 or 2, I would guess. And it's a good one. I have fewer knives that came in this week, but I did some fun stuff in that video as well. And then got to get some other stuff done, and then I got to mow the grass, and then we've got to go to a birthday party for some friends this evening. So it's going to be, and I also need to trim some bushes this afternoon as well. They're out of control. But anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Again, if you haven't seen the video on my Instagram, Tempest Knives and KnivesFAST, about the Ultimate Microjet and the other microjets, please go check it out. They are coming. By the way, let me show you this. A lot of people have asked for size. So choke back completely in kind of this groove right here. You have a 4-finger grip. You do have jimping all up here. Then you have a flat spot to choke up. It is a very nice size. And some of you, like our buddy Tim B or Fred the Lug, if he's here, some of you are going to be good using this as a primary. It's 3 inches of blade, so, you know, why not? It's definitely one you could use as a primary. Freak Show sent me a video earlier, which I want to post and I haven't yet, of him cutting the heavy cardboard corners with this guy, and it was just easy peasy. And that's the factory edge. He'll put his own edge on it, and it'll be like, watch out. From there, he puts, Todd and I last night were both being very scared of his edges. They are scary, scary, scary sharp. So I am a klutz, so I did not want to bleed, and I didn't. So that is good. But yeah, good size. I'm carrying it as a primary today. There's no reason you can't. And yeah, so hope you guys enjoy these. Can't wait to get them out. I would put them up earlier, but I really wanted to get those out. That's why I paid priority shipping. And I've sent them to these reviewers so that they can do a quick video saying, here it is, here's what it is, here's when it's coming, and help me get the word out. And then, we'll drop them on the 15th. So it is the 15th. There's going to be a lot of drops that week, so I get it. If they don't all sell that week, they'll be around. It is what it is. You gotta, I guess the way I'm going to put this is, I'm as important as a company as any other company. So I have to find my spot stick my nose in there. That's a big drop week. I didn't want to drop them this next week because I'm not going to be home all the time, and I wanted to get them out as quick as possible because you guys have been waiting. So I picked the 15th. There's 2 other large drops that week. You guys will find out what those are on your own. Two other ones that I know of, and I'm sure there'll be more. So I just had to pick my spot and hope they sell. This is the first time I've ever done an order without pre-order, so I'm a little apprehensive and scared. Will they sell? I hope they sell quickly, because if they do, I'm gonna work on putting the downdrafts in production immediately if they sell. So a lot rides on this. I really need these to go well. I hope they will. Good price, I think, and good options. So hope you guys have a wonderful day. I've got to call my beautiful bride back and see what's up. And that's it. Well, you know what? I'm almost to the driveway, so hang on and I'll at least say hello to everyone who's here. And then I got to run. So she's not called me a second time, so that means she's okay. So I will call her in just a moment. And but I'm just running out of things to talk about. I've been talking for 30 minutes now, and my throat is like about gone, and everything else. But again, thanks to Freak Show, Mrs. Freak Show, and Gorilla, Todd, Chrissy, and Jeremy. You guys are incredible friends, great people. You know, and even if you told me you couldn't come one time because you got too much going on, you'd still be great friends and good people, because you just are. And again, I even said, if you can't make it, I get it, I'll figure it out. And I would have just QC'd all day today by myself, which would have been horrific. But it would have worked, sort of. Would have been terrible. Because nobody else in my family is really up to snuff on understanding what we're looking for when we QC. They will help me with shipping, which is great. You know, but as far as QC, it takes these knife friends, which is really awesome to have those people. All right, we're gonna pull in here, back in here, and then we will say hello real quick, and then I gotta roll. Don't hit Ashlyn's car. There we go. Man, she is so crooked. And now I'm crooked. Hold on, guys. Just a little bit. Right. Back over here just a little. All right, that should work. All right, guys. So let's see who's here, and then I got to roll. So I see Gareth. Hello, sir. Main roll man. Nice. In main roll man, you'll have a matchy set. Thanks for putting up with me last night, Chrissy. My brain was gone after the week I've had. Dean, what's up? Blue, Silver, and Firestorm are all tied. Yep. They are. And hello, Mac Dude. Hello, Robert. Thank you. What do you mean you think? Yeah. Blue, Silver, and Firestorm are all titanium. And then we have the Weave Carbon Fiber and the Ultim version. And they are coming. So very, very cool. Appreciate all you folks. Thanks for being here. Hey, Mr. Up in Smoke, what's up? Oh, MC Up in Smoke, sorry. All right, appreciate all you folks. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Hey, Waylon, got a Kershaw giveaway knife today. Nice, very cool. Glad, hope you enjoy it, my friend. Congratulations. All right, I got to roll, guys. Chris, go back and watch this. This was a fun one. And guys, I appreciate you all. Maybe I'll go live later, but who knows? Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Hey, Sean. Hey, Zachariah. All right, guys. See you later, and thanks for watching the Knives. Whoa, what just happened? KnivesFAST channel. See ya.